MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Sonny Gray gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
1-1 to Andrew Mccutchen. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. One and two as he chases the slider. And that misses 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mccutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 1 for 6. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 17, Moustakas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
One strike, the count.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Zack Wheeler will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. It's a low changeup that's laid off. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Eugenio Suarez is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Wheeler's ready. Here's the pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The windup and the 0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawed.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Still no score.
Phillies. The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Green light on the changeup, but he comes up empty. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0 on the way.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Over to first, Gray. Runner back standing. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Starling Marte. This will send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In there, strike one. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-2 the count. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Adalberto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
At the plate, Alex Bohm, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's there, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouled off. Mondesi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew Mccutchen. He'll hit next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't get him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Jesse Winker.
For the Reds, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
A high fastball is in there. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcus Semien. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running, and he fouls this one off. One and 1 to the Reds' leadoff man. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes from Zack Wheeler. Ball 2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Mccutchen. And they can't run it down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Gregorius is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2.
One ball, two strikes now.
Fouled off. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for Cincinnati. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 of 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-0.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 now.
Down to 3-1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zack Wheeler. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And it's fouled away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter,
now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Wheeler into his motion. 0-1 on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a type when you kind of get the feeling like The next team that scores is going to win this one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Adalberto Mondesi waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel backing up on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Striding in, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. And that That one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Count remains full. A bouncer to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jesse Winker.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. This is skied into short left center. Trout coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, Nick Senzel. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Wheeler sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down and ordered. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Robbie Ray takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Robbie Ray.
New inning set to get underway, so the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Mccutchen. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Senzel backing up on it. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew Mccutchen. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Popped him up. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. One out, nobody on. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marte going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Full count now. Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In is Joey Votto now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Set and the pitch. On, he pops it up. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Gabriel, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there. Right, a nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. The wall. Gone! So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Wheeler sets his sights. 1-1 pitch on its way.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 4-2 Cincinnati. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Marte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Senzel is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 4-2. De Ellis Guerra gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
De Ellis Guerra.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses 1-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Votto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and the lead is now 7-2.
You want to talk about going down and getting a baseball? I want to talk about going down and creating some serious launch angle on that one. That ball was actually below the zone.
Hector Neris takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 50, Hector Neris. Now batting, right fielder, Starling.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Three runs already home here. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Reds 7 and the Phillies 2. Ready for another shot now, Alec Bohm. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Up high, 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte is under this one. 2 gone. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Alvarez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And he lays off for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Now in the box, Aristides Aquino. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 home.
The count's 3-0.
Tucker Barnhart is on deck. The 3-0. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with 1 down. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here's a look over to first. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Vince Velasquez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Shortstop, Marte. Simeon.
Marcus Semien will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're on top 7-2. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Trout. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Here's the first pitch.
Well, count 1-0.
The 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-0. Rhys Hoskins will be next. The 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ball and a strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-1 pitch.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he fouls this one off.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run is in to score from third.
Now back.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Nate Jones takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, Nate Jones.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for one, on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So striding forward now, Jay Bruce. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two 2-0, the count to the Phillies' designated hitter.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Count for 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 7 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.